So, anyways, the Oscars happened tonight. uh, I thought we could talk a little bit about that. um, so pretty uneventful year overall. People were. Are you familiar with Amelia Perez? Have you heard of that one?
No idea who that is.
Okay, so that was a movie that
I just want to preface this with I did tell McKay that he was going to hate that cold open.
And I did not like that at all. But
so
so
like the Oscars that you half watched approximately 15 minutes ago.
I half watched before Hulu kicked me off. It's just funny that there's this Amelia Perez movie that everyone is up in arms about, and it's about a cartel boss who wants to transition into a woman, and so they hire this lawyer, and it's just kind of the whole process of that. But the crazy thing is that it's also a musical trying to also be this like gritty crime drama about a cartel boss who's transitioning into a woman. And everybody who's watched this movie hates it. They don't like it. Like trans people, Mexican people are all the people that are supposedly represented by the movie all think it's done a terrible job and is very offensive. Right. But now that movie is, I think it's the third highest amount of Oscar nominations ever in history. And so everyone is like losing their minds over this movie having such a huge amount of awards when literally no one likes it. So that's kind of the big Oscar controversy this year. It is kind of funny.
And not the fact that Hulu shut it down.
Well, that could be like, I mean, Hulu didn't shut down the I think I don't know if there's that many people watching it on Hulu, but we'll see if there's a big uproar tomorrow. I doubt it. But the general joke of the Oscars this year was we're cool with anything winning as long as it's not Amelia Perez. So fortunately, Amelia Perez was not winning a lot of the awards.
Good. Yeah. I'm glad.
Fingers crossed that it didn't win Best Picture.
Have you seen it?
So every year I try to watch all the Oscar nominations, and this year I've spent the last week watching Amelia Perez in small installments to the best of my ability. And I currently have 30 minutes left.
Oh my god. How small installments are you talking?
It was like 20 minutes.
I'm your host, Auntie, with my co-host, McKay. Say hello, McKay.
Hello.
Nice. We argue about pointless things.
We do. That's what we do.
We got big feelings about things that don't matter.
Yep. I do. I feel strongly about a lot of insignificant things.
I really enjoy when I come out the gate swinging, and then you're just like, I'm like, yeah, we argue, we feel things, we're angry, and you're just like, yeah, man,
we do. That's no lies
for
have been
sure.
Told.
I think it's a good. We balance each other out.
You could say that.
So should we flip a coin again? Because this is our second take at recording this because my internet exploded.
It's true.
Do we flip a coin again, or do we just do...
Well, we have to. That's the only reason people are here, is for the coin flip.
That is for the coin flip. It's important.
Everybody's at the edge of their seat for the coin flip.
Wait, heads means what? Tails means what?
Okay, so Heads means that you go first. Tails means that I go second.
Hold up.
Don't think about it. Don't think about
it. Have you done that to me before?
I don't. It's hard to say. I don't know.
Have you done this each time we've done the coin flip?
I can't really remember. We've been doing it too long.
Okay, fair enough. So, heads, I go first. Tails, you go first.
I go second, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to leap through this computer screen. Oh, shit. Tails, you go second. First. You go first. No, right. I'm not. You're not. No.
All right. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So my take is that there should be no expiration date on spoiler warnings. I think that there is no movie that is so old that we shouldn't still say spoiler warning right before we talk about a crucial part of the plot. Because not everybody has time to see every movie. A lot of people haven't seen The Revenant, a fantastic movie that everyone needs to see. And I don't want to... And if, it accidentally got spoiled for you because someone was careless and it came out 10 years ago, even though you would have expected everyone to have seen it.
Was The Revenant 10 years ago?
Maybe. I don't know, actually. It was probably more like... Actually, what was it, 2017, 2018? Probably 8 years.
2015.
It was 10 years.
Dot, man.
Exactly 10 years.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah.
Good job.
You would have thought everybody would have seen this famous, highly regarded movie in the past 10 years. But just some people haven't. So this is a case where you would want to say spoiler warning if you were going to talk about The Revenant. Because
spoiler warning, one out
of every two people haven't seen it. Specifically the two people on this chat.
Yes. Well, we have done extensive studies polling many people across this Discord call.
Yep.
And one out of those two people has seen The Revenant.
Call in if you've seen The Revenant. We want to know, have you out there seen The Revenant?
And why it's bad and a waste of your time. Okay, but back to spoiler warning. Sorry. We're done with not The Revenant.
Yeah.
Stop igniting my hatred of The Revenant.
Okay. So, can you tell me any reason why we should?
Because you can. I believe you can enjoy a movie having it spoiled. I think there are specific movies that if the point of the movie is the twist, then don't spoil it. Like a murder mystery, don't spoil a murder mystery.
Yeah, sure. Well, what is an example that... I mean, obviously you can still enjoy the movie. I'm not saying that the movie is unenjoyable, but it's just that it would be that much more enjoyable if you were going in blind. I did not enjoy Star Wars any less knowing that Darth Vader was Luke's father. Well, actually, I watched the prequels first as a kid. I watched them in the order. Because I saw them after
the correct way.
And the prequels, of course, spoil what happens in the
they do.
Movie. Yeah. But
you see him have babies.
Yes, but okay. So it didn't make you not enjoy the movies, but do you not think that if it was a shock to you, you wouldn't have come out of the movie that much more in love with it?
So I have a bad habit of predicting movies. I really enjoy doing it. Okay, I really enjoy trying to figure out what the twists are, what is the movie going to throw at me, because they are formulaic.
Yeah.
So I do tend to guess things first.
So you were trying to guess it anyways.
I mean, yeah, I try to think of what the twists are, and also it's that the fact that the bad guy is the good guy's dad is not exactly that twisty of a twist.
Also, well, yeah, I mean, it probably was back in the 70s.
Sure.
But, we're definitely much more conditioned now to look for twists and everything. But I think another thing is trailers. Trailers are the worst. I don't like to watch trailers anymore because they spoil. No trailer needs to be over 60 seconds long. And now they're putting out trailers that are...
I 100% disagree.
Oh my gosh. Now they're putting out trailers that are like over 3 minutes long. If a movie is actually good and you're actually skilled at making a trailer, you should be able to hook the audience within 60 seconds. If you have to show every single set piece of the movie, then it's not very
okay, if all you're trying to do is sell tickets, great. Yeah, no reason to have it under a minute or over a minute. But I want to know what the vibes of the movie are. I don't want to just go see whatever movie. I don't want to go see The Revenant.
Oh my gosh.
I want to know if I'm watching The Revenant. I want to know if Leo is sleeping in a bear carcass or whatever the hell he does.
He doesn't do that. Okay. Okay, spoiler warning for The Revenant. He never goes inside a bear. I don't know why you keep referencing that Leo's inside a bear, but that never happens.
There's something with a bear.
He gets mauled by a bear. If anything, the bear goes inside
because
him.
He tried to crawl inside the bear.
No.
To stay warm.
No.
Like Luke with the Wampa on Tatooine. No,
happen.
Hoth.
No, it was a revolutionary scene because of the CGI bear. It was very impressive.
You know who else had a revolutionary CGI bear? Cocaine Bear. A 10 out of 10 perfect movie.
That I don't know what revolution that caused, but it was not the same revolution as the Revenant bear.
It's just the bear in that. It was a really good. It was a really well done bear. The bear's really good.
It was alright, I guess. I've seen better bears, like the Revenant. But okay.
And Winnie the Pooh.
And Winnie the Pooh, yeah. The Winnie the Pooh bear is great. I think...
Did they ever make that Pooh murder movie? The Pooh horror movie?
They did, and I've been trying to get my friends to watch it forever. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh my god.
I have not gotten them to watch it. We did watch... Have you heard of Slaughterhouse? I feel like you would be into that. It's about a killer sloth that's murdering a sorority house of sorority girls. It's pretty entertaining.
I just want to say,
it's very much insane.
If I may interrupt here.
Yeah, go ahead.
My wife just texted me to correct the fact that Luke did not sleep inside of a Wampa. He slept inside of a Tauntaun.
Wow, so you really have gotten almost zero facts tonight, right? Huh?
I've gotten none correct.
Can you bring her in here? Is she right off camera?
She's outside the room.
Is this the night that we have a guest appearance?
McKay wants you.
Okay.
I want a guest on here.
What do you want to know, McKay?
Hello. I've been telling Anthony forever now that we need to have you on here as a guest. Can she hear, or she can't hear me? Can she?
Now I can hear you.
Okay. I've been telling him forever that we need to have you on as a guest on the show. Just to, I don't know, give your thought. Like what you just did now was great. Just kind of inject whenever he says something wrong or incorrect. Just kind of hop in there and be like, no, that's not right. Because it gets exhausting.
Not need that to happen.
It gets exhausting for me to do it all the time. I can really only catch so much. The Star Wars one completely flew over my head.
I do that every time I listen to these episodes. I'll be like doing dishes and be like, no, out loud.
I am correct. You get out of here. Y'all need to stop talking to each other.
Oh my gosh.
That is, y'all are ganging up. This is unfair. Okay, my own wife has betrayed me.
All right, one of these days she's gonna get on here with her own take.
She does, yeah, because she wants to talk about a book,
a hot take she has, or she just wants to talk about it?
She wants to rant about a popular book that she hates.
Okay. What she could have done it right then. She could do it right now.
She could have. Oh, this is also a great point to interject here. Hey, you should go listen to my wife and I's podcast where we talk about books called Journey of 1,000 Pages. Every month we read a book from a different genre. Woo! It's fun.
Is it out?
First episode's out. Yes.
Nice. Let me go look this up real quick.
The first episode is A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Journey of 1,000.
Which I will not spoil because it's recent, okay?
Nice.
Get that call back so we can actually stay on stay on topic for longer than 3 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, everyone go listen to that. I'm gonna save it right now. I'm following.
Really?
Yeah.
You do care.
I do care. All right. Back to what we were talking about. Movie trailers are way too long. You can get the vibe of a movie from 60 seconds. I don't need to know the entire plot and every set piece.
I don't think so. No.
Every twist.
But I don't want to know. Happen. I don't want to know every twist, but I want to get a vibe for like the characters and like, is it there going to be a lot of banter? Is it a bantery movie? Is it a serious movie? Is it
for going into every movie blind?
Absolutely not.
I think you should If I had my way, I would just go into every movie blind. So, like, I would want to know
why.
I would want to know maybe like a 3-sentence summary of like the plot, maybe. So maybe not completely blind, but like
okay, like a trailer.
No, the trailer is much more than a 3-second, a 3-sentence summary.
Trailers are longer than 3 seconds, correct?
All trailers need to be only 3 seconds. It needs to be a total of.
It just
what is 24 times 3? 72. It needs to be. Needs to be a total of 72 frames. If you can't tell the story of your movie in 72 frames, it's not worth seeing. So, yeah.
I feel like that's a little short, just a little tight.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you. If it's a good movie, they'll know how to market it.
It will be just the title card. That is it. It is just going to be the title of the movie.
What did we talk about last time we did this take? We talked about we talked about Citizen Kane.
Yeah, we
quite a bit.
We did talk about Citizen Kane.
Another movie
so like, is there really what if you're taking like a film class?
Yeah.
And then you don't necessarily need to watch the movies. Like, I don't think everyone needs to like watch the moving train movie where it comes at the screen and everybody goes ah.
That's like 30 seconds long. There's no reason you wouldn't watch that. Go watch it right now.
Yeah,
it takes
but
30 seconds.
You know it. Have you watched it? Have you watched it?
Sure.
Did you know how it ended before you watched it? Yes.
Yeah, but would I have enjoyed it more if I didn't know? would I have screamed and jumped out of my seat if I didn't know where the train was going? Probably.
Right. So what you really want is you want all knowledge of cinema to be erased from history and to start over.
No. I'm saying you can still have knowledge of it. There's no... Okay.
Have you watched Citizen Kane?
Yes, I've seen Citizen Kane.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. Have you seen Citizen Kane?
No.
Okay, but I do. You have had it spoiled.
I know that Rosebud is his sled.
Whoa. Okay. You've got to. This is the whole point of the take. Is you got to say spoiler warning before you just drop stuff like that.
I don't want to though.
So now everyone that's watched this, is not even going to want to watch Citizen Kane because it's been spoiled for them. But they should watch it because it's one of the most influential movies. It is probably the most influential movie of all time. Like cinema wouldn't be
somehow
the same without it.
Somehow, I don't think our audience is the ones who are going to be watching Citizen Kane.
What are you trying to say about the one guy in Egypt who watches our listens?
We have not had a download from Egypt.
Oh,
thank you. We've had them from Russia, Ukraine.
Oh, okay. I could have swore there was an Egypt.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah. How do you think you know all these people that they wouldn't watch Citizen Kane?
I just got a hunch.
Okay.
Just a real sneaking suspicion here, you know.
My roommate and I were having this big debate that over what was more culturally, we were playing a game and the question was, are you more culturally challenged if you don't know this versus this? And it's the thing where you like put down cards. And so I put down Citizen Kane and he put down the Mona Lisa. And then my card, Citizen Kane, won. The person judging picked that one. But then my roommate was like losing his mind over that because he's like, there's no way that the Mona Lisa, you're not more culturally challenged if you don't know the Mona Lisa. And then we had a whole big debate. And now...
Wait, so you're saying you are more culturally challenged if you don't know Citizen Kane.
that was my card. That was my card that I played that won, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to parse out all the negatives here.
The running,
it's getting rough.
The joke of like the inside joke of the week was that we would like put Mona Lisa on the TV and just sit and watch that because that was so much more important.
I do agree with him though.
We were talking about like watching a movie. He would come out and we would just have the Mona Lisa on the TV and we'd all just be staring at the Mona Lisa instead of Citizen Kane.
I respect this. I respect your shenanigans so much.
Thanks. I'm glad someone out there does.
They bring me a lot of joy every time I hear about them.
It's not my roommate. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree that you're more culturally challenged if you don't know the Mona Lisa. But everyone's still heard of Citizen Kane. Like, you are definitely culturally challenged if you're not at all familiar with it. Even if you haven't seen it. And I disagree
with this. No.
Oh, go ahead. Please.
No, you go ahead.
I'm just saying, even if you haven't seen Citizen Kane, you're culturally challenged if you don't know. If you haven't heard of it, you don't know what it is. Like, everyone says that if something is the best of its kind, it's the Citizen Kane of this. That's what they say.
That is not true. They
do.
That is 100% not true.
That is true. People say that this podcast is the Citizen Kane of podcasts. No one has ever said that this is the Mona Lisa of something. But people do say it's the Citizen Kane of something.
You have said that. That is you and you alone. And okay, my reason for it is because I work with a lot of high schoolers, right?
Okay.
And I argue that more of the high schoolers that I work with have heard of the Mona Lisa than they have heard of Citizen Kane. I will take a poll and figure it out just to prove a point.
There's no way they haven't heard of it. I'm sure they haven't. I bet
some of them have.
I'm sure that probably none of them have seen it. And they probably all know what the Mona Lisa looks like. None of them. But I bet you all. How many do you want to work? Do you want to make a bet here? That how many out of the poll have seen? How many do you work with? Like, how many people would you be asking?
I mean, anywhere from like 10 to 20.
Okay. I will bet you at least, I guess, I don't know. All but 2 of the people you ask will say, yes, I've heard of Citizen Kane.
Okay. How much do you want? What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet here?
What do you want to bet? Five. cents. Okay.
What do I want to bet?
$1, $2,
I bet that if more,
$3.
If more than 2 of them have not heard of Citizen Kane, then you have to do the intros for how long do you think is fair?
No.
How long are you willing to risk on this?
2 episodes.
2? No, what? Okay, hold on. No, it's gotta be at least 7.
At least 7 in a row, or just
Yes.
in general?
Yes, in a row.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. 5.
I can settle with 5.
3.
No,
Three.
no, you
Okay,
we already settled on 5.
5. Well, I'll do 5 intros if more than 2
In a row.
If more than 2, you have to ask at least 10 people though.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if more than 2 have not ever heard of Citizen Kane, then I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. And I will ask. I will not single out the high schoolers either. I will ask everybody.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, fine, yep, definitely. Okay, if you're above high school, you have to have heard of it. That's crazy if you're out of high school and haven't heard of
We'll
Citizen
see.
Kane.
We will see.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have to ask at minimum. I have to ask a minimum of 10.
Yeah.
And all but an 8 out of 10 of those have to say yes, I have seen or know what Citizen Kane is. Have heard of Citizen Kane.
Have heard of Citizen Kane, yes.
Okay.
They may not even know
Gotcha.
what it is, but they just have to have heard the word Citizen Kane and know
Yep.
that it's something that exists.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's
There
do
you go.
this.
Okay, there you go.
So is there a maximum I can ask? A maximum number of people?
Okay, does this make sense? If it's the more you're asking, the more likely you're gonna find someone. So the maximum should be like what, 15?
I'm okay with that. I can do
10.
15.
Okay. Should it just be a percentage? Should it be like 80%? If 80% of people you ask.
Why are you getting nervous?
No. I'm just saying if you only ask 2 people, they're gonna have seen it.
So,
but the more
I can do that.
the more people
80% of the people I ask have to say yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I have heard of Citizen Kane.
There you
Okay,
go.
cool.
All right.
Nice. Deal.
Okay.
I'm excited about this.
Well,
I will ask tomorrow.
Great. I can't wait. Wait, what do I get? What happened?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? We're moving on to my take here.
I never have to do an intro ever again.
No, absolutely not. What do you want?
From you? Christina has to be on here, and she has to.
Does she have to take my place on an episode?
She just has to interject. Like every time you make a statement, we have to take a second to turn to Christina and have her approve if it was accurate.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
Sure.
Yep. Okay. There we go. If you lose, that's.
I won't though, so it's fine.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're confident.
Thank you. I try. It's a challenge every day. Okay. So should we move on?
Yeah.
That was rhetorical. Yes, we're moving on. So, I think that people basically I am a slow walker. I saunter. I lollygag. I meander. I do not move at quick paces. Okay? And I think the rest of the world should move like me. Everybody needs to just slow it down. All right? Just take some time. Just look at what's around you. Maybe you'll meet a new friend. Maybe you'll see, I don't know, a penguin fighting a turkey. It happens.
Have you ever seen that?
No, but you know, if you don't slow down, there's no chance that you will be able to find a treasure map and go on a great adventure to seek fortune and fame.
But if you do find a treasure map, then you're never going to be able to find the treasure because you're going so slow. Like if
no,
if you were a treasure hunter and walked at the pace that you do, it would take you probably the rest of your life to get to the X.
That is not true. Okay, you are exaggerating how slow I walk. I do walk slow, and I cannot walk in a straight line. But
are you just drunk all the time?
I have a Jack Sparrow walk. Okay.
So okay. The Jack Sparrow's drunk all the time. Yeah.
No, hush. But everyone just goes too fast. Especially, okay, this is actually a huge thing. Especially if I am on vacation, I will not walk fast. I am not at work. I do not have anywhere to be at that speed. I am here to take my time and enjoy myself. Why am I sprinting all around Disney World?
Because you're because you're only there for one day.
But you just sprint to go stand in line. All you do is sprint to go stand in line.
Because the line's getting bigger for every step that you're not there.
No, you get the dumb little fast pass things that tell you to be there at whatever time.
Oh, well, I'm glad that you can pay an extra $500 to get the fast pass.
I didn't. It was free.
It was free? Since when is Disney World giving free fast passes?
It's like you pick up a ticket and they go, hey, be here at this time.
Okay. Well, I've never been to Disney World, but I assume...
I don't remember which one I've been to. Land or World.
Okay.
One of the two.
Well, I'm kind of in the opposite boat of you because I think everyone should be going faster. I think that it should be nonstop running. It should be nonstop sprinting, jogging. Why would we want to slow things down? The world's
that's exhausting.
It won't be. It is if you're a slow walker and then you just transition to that. But if everyone is doing it all the time, it wouldn't be exhausting. Everyone would be in their peak condition. Everybody would be.
Why does being in my peak condition mean I have to run? The only time I run is if somebody's chasing me. And even then, I'm probably going to turn around and be like, all right, bro, I mean, go ahead.
You're just going to...
Fair enough. You got me. You got me.
You didn't have to try very hard.
I would not live long in a horror movie. Because I would require me to run, and I would go, nah, man.
You would probably prefer to be one of the zombies that are ambling along.
No, because I don't like to shamble. I'm not a shambler. I'm a meanderer. A lollygagger. That did not feel great coming out of my mouth.
Haven't you have you not been saying that this whole time?
No, not in that formation. Not a fan.
Okay. Well, yeah, don't say it again then. Yeah, I disagree. I think that cars are for moving. No.
Correct.
Give me.
You're right.
Give me
Good
a
job.
second. Give me a second.
Cars are for moving.
I don't think there's anything to gain from walking slower. I think
cargo boom. Good job, McKay.
There's nothing to gain from walking slower. You're not gonna see more stuff. I think
you will.
Okay, if you're in a new location and you're there
Mm-hmm.
and you're there to see stuff, sure, you can walk slow. But in your town that you lived at and you go the same routine all the time, why would you walk slow?
Because it's a comfortable pace.
So are you leaning away from experiencing the world and more just it's comfortable?
I don't know. No, okay. Yes, I don't like to run. Running is not fun. I have never seen somebody who enjoys themselves while running. I've said this before. But not even that, because there's things I want to look at. There's bugs on the ground. There's leaves on the trees. There's cool rocks, man. There's shiny rocks. If you walk too fast, you miss all the sticks that can be a gun, a sword, a staff, I don't know, pokey thing.
When have you used those? What do you use those for?
A gun sword, a sword stick gun.
Do you pick them up and you just carry them with you?
When I was a child, I would bring a stick home everywhere we went.
Like a dog?
I liked sticks, okay? They were cool shapes. They were fun. I could turn them into swords and guns, okay?
Well, I mean, you do you, I guess. But the thing is, you're finding less sticks if you're walking super slow. Think how many more sticks you could pick up if you were sprinting all the time.
You wouldn't have time to look at them. When would you bend down if you were sprinting?
You scoop it up as you go by, and then you just keep scooping up more as you run by.
But then you have to. But you don't get to analyze the sticks and find the perfect stick.
They're all pretty much the same.
That is no. How dare you? Did you not have a childhood? Did you not go outside?
I mean, some sticks are going to be better than others, but like no stick is not worth. If you think that sticks are worth picking up, no stick is not worth picking up.
That is not true.
If you're the kind of person
there are sticks that are absolutely not worth picking up.
Nate,
what is the rotten sticks? What if they're too skinny? What if they're too long? What if they're too short? You have to put some thought into this, man.
For what? I still don't know what the purpose is. It's just like, you're just going to hold it till you get to your destination? And then you put it down?
No, it's to fight things. Like I said, it's a sword, it's a gun, it's a staff.
So what is the purpose of your walks that you're talking about? Is this on like a purely recreational walks? Or
sure.
Is this on walks where you're intending to go places?
Even on walks that I'm intending to go places, I will stop to look at things because I like stopping to look at things. I meander, okay? And I truly mean meander.
How does Christina feel about this? How does the wife feel about this?
Oh my god.
How does she approve of this behavior? Or is this a point of contention?
No, she does approve of this behavior.
Does she do the same thing?
No, she walks really fast.
And she doesn't pick up
She walks so fast.
Does she sprint?
Basically.
Yeah. Well, the thing is you're holding up other people behind you. All right?
I'm not. They can move around me. I always move to the side for people that are faster than me. Every single time.
Okay, well that's good, I guess. But
yeah, I'm a good person.
Think about if everybody was doing the exact same thing you're doing. You wouldn't have any sticks to pick up, would you?
I'd get there faster.
So
I'd start sprinting to the sticks.
Yeah, suddenly everybody needs to start going a little faster.
No, shut up.
You're saying that everyone should go slower so they can pick up all the best sticks. All right, everybody, let's all start doing that. Let's all get slow so we can pick up the best sticks
I need the sticks.
Anthony.
Like I said, if you do that, I'm just going to start running, and then I'll pick up all the sticks faster than you can.
Then we'll start running, and then everyone slowly will start getting faster and faster. But now we all have in mind that we're going for sticks. We're all running to this.
Yeah, but eventually y'all will get bored of sticks. You didn't even know what sticks are for. You don't appreciate sticks. You don't deserve sticks.
That's fine. I'll accept that. I guess. The thing, I'm not over. If I was sprinting, I would still see a stick on the ground. Like, I'm not overlooking sticks.
That is no, you wouldn't.
I may be overlooking twigs, but by your standard, twigs are not worth picking up.
They are not.
Okay, so that's the only ones I'm overlooking.
Yeah, but you wouldn't trust me. Trust me, bro. I'm the experienced stick picker upper here. Okay, you and your amateur just go fast, pick up all the sticks. You don't even know. You also got really blurry all of a sudden. And I think you just rolled your eyes too hard that your camera just... your camera didn't know where to focus.
I didn't even know that this camera could focus on different things.
I don't think it's a focus thing. I don't know who cares. But it happened as soon as I started talking, and it was fun.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. You're right. Maybe the rest of the world doesn't need to go slower because I like going slow, also because it means there's less people around me.
That's true. Like if everyone was going that slow, it would just be chaos. It'd just be people meandering around, bumping into each other, not looking where they're going because they're looking at the ground.
Right. I'd just be annoyed.
It would just be chaos. I think part of what you like about going slow is that the rest of the world is moving around you and you're taking the time to step to the side.
Yeah.
While everyone else moves by.
I mean it is.
Would it just think how lame it would be if you looked up and then everyone else was just doing the same thing as you.
See, but I would know I was the cool one, and they were all posers because I was going slow first before it was cool.
So should they or should they not do it?
I'm conflicted now. I want to commit to my point, but also I don't really want everyone else to go slow. I want to be alone.
Yeah, I think I haven't heard a convincing argument from you yet, so I think everyone should, if not speed up, keep going at the speed you're going. But you should probably speed up. You got to get to where you're going.
Don't listen to him.
Get to where you're going faster. Life is too short to look at leaves on the ground.
Life is too short to not look at leaves on the ground.
Life is too short to spend your time looking at sticks. You got to get to this grocery store and get your groceries. You got to go.
Why?
You got to go.
No, I don't.
You got to go get gas for your car. You got to go run
Not if I'm walking.
Pick up your laundromat. Pick up your laundry at the laundromat.
Pick up the whole laundromat.
Pick up the whole laundromat. You got things to do. You don't have time to be wandering around. Don't do this.
That's... Hush. Okay, yeah, listen to McKay. Don't be like me. Don't be a meanderer and a lollygagger. Don't slow it down, okay?
Good. I'm glad I got everyone onto the same page as me.
I'll let you win this one, because I'm going to win the little bet we had.
We'll see.
So yeah, thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this program, give us a review. That's what it is. Give us a review. Follow us. Tell a friend about us. Go listen to my other podcast.